You thought it was gonna go one way. But it was the other. I'm your mama's sister's brother, which was hers too, that made me your uncle, so I'm so kin to you. And I dedicate this moment in time to all of you. I dedicate this moment in time to all of you. Y'all ready? Is y'all ready? Good then. Because I certainly had to switch it up a little bit. Give it up to yourselves. Now here we go. It went a little something like this. Why the hell you coming here dressed like that? Ain't none of us in here know how to spell account. Ain't not a motherfucker in here. I don't care if you do know how to spell it, motherfucker, solidarity. Don't none of us in here know how to fucking spell accounting. But yet, it feel like every motherfucker in here just been caught in the lie they told about paying their motherfucking bills. We give you motherfuckers welfare. You buying steak and lobster and going to comedy clubs. What the fuck, man? You understand? Yeah. I'm having me a little old taste. I'm sampling the bar. Every time Santa Claus drop off a gift, I become more funnier to y'all. But it's okay though. I can see some of y'all can laugh at anything. I ain't gonna get lax, I promise you. I ain't gonna get lax and start saying all sort of shit. But I am gonna get comfortable and start telling y'all some stories. Look at this motherfucker right here, like, I know this motherfucker. I hope he ain't talking about me. I don't know this motherfucker. That's the look on his face. I can tell you did a bunch of dumb shit in your lifetime. Y'all sort of motherfuckers looking at you. They trying to find him. I mean, anytime you got, listen, hold up, wait a minute. Anytime you got bill collectors stalking you at regular clubs, comedy clubs, or whatever, your ass got some shit going on and you need to get with it. Hurry up, address it. Look. It's like some of y'all niggas know that motherfucker and he owe y'all money the way y'all just react. I mean, think about it. The way you motherfuckers just reacted, it's like some of you motherfuckers know this nigga. I just put his ass on the spot. And now I gotta explain to the state's wit, what they call that shit, the prosecutor, which is the nigga that just told on me. You know the state prosecutor never show up. I never seen a motherfucker that's actually stood up and said, I officially am the state's prosecutor. You know what I mean? I never seen that motherfucker in court. You ain't never seen this motherfucker. Not ever. The only time you know this motherfucker exists is when you get your time. Now all of a sudden, is rappers coming out with expensive watches. Bling bling. You notice I ain't got one on. Because I ain't no successful rapper with an expensive watch. That means I don't know what time it is. That's why I was going to jail. And whenever you do hear about a rapper going to jail, I'm not saying it ain't real. I'm not saying they didn't suffer, but most of the time it sounds like, you know what I'm talking about. The backstory is more interesting than the bars. This motherfucker couldn't write a song to save his goddamn life. But suddenly his PR team has written, I've never known somebody's backstory to go platinum, but the person your backstory went platinum, your album didn't. It's really okay. I'm not making fun of you because I never win anything. But outside to the corner store, I've been down to the corner store so many motherfucking times. Excuse me. You know? Because I'm trying to figure out how to bounce back from that. Every fucking goddamn time. Y'all know what time it is. This shit happen every motherfucking time. I'm trying to tell you. I don't know what the fuck to think no more. Feel like I'm being set up. You ever felt like you've been set up? I mean, seriously. Think about it. Every motherfucker know that time working against them. But you ever felt like you've been set up? How many motherfuckers ever felt like they was born on time? I mean, you felt like you was born on time, but it wasn't like what you thought it would be. If you get there early, you ahead of shit. No, you ain't. Your ass was born on time to do more shit. And that's what the fuck you don't get. Y'all laughing. I'm gonna let you laugh. And then when you start feeling depressed, I'm gonna crack some jokes about it. That's my life. That make you feel better about yourself. See, at least I tell you that God got drunk and figured it out. Everybody else telling you, let not thy soul stagger. If you ain't never drunk alcohol, listen, you gotta understand where I'm coming from. If you've never drunk alcohol in your life, the first time you taste that shit, you falling over every goddamn thing. You don't know what the fuck you doing. Let not thy soul stagger. Let not thy soul stagger. Let not thy soul stagger. I ain't had alcohol, it was a sin. Oh, I can drink? Yeah. First time you have one, I'm falling everywhere. It's a sin. That's why I told you not to do it. But yeah, my homie got jumped on at the liquor store because he was from over here. We call it the other side. We call it the other side. We call it the other side. They say don't go on the other side. It's dangerous. And we call where they live at the other side too. Now I know a lot of y'all laughing out of ignorance and embarrassment. Y'all laughing like, oh, I don't know if I'm out of place. Should I laugh? Because white people don't know the difference between the other side and the other side. They've been educated. They know the opposite side is the other side. They don't know what the fuck we mean. So white people be venturing on the other side. Yeah, I was just over there with so-and-so kicking it. And now they asking your mama for some money. So your ass can get back to the crib. I'm using language, so if your ass was ever kidnapped by some black people, and they had your ass hostage, because you was one of those, I like to kick it on both sides. I don't see what it is. Because you call all the white people that say, oh man, fuck the other side. You call them wiggers. You call them wiggers. You say they don't know nothing about what it means to be on the other side. You're right. They don't. But one thing, by God, those motherfuckers understand is that it's the other fucking side. You do not integrate. It's like riding the bus in the 1800s or the 1700s. It's just not happening. You're not going to see a bus full of white and black people sitting around talking to each other. No. I'm not saying nigger know thy place. That's not what I'm saying. It's just that niggas knew exactly what time it was. Fuck y'all motherfuckers. Bitch. And any motherfucker that's standing up with your ass. We sat down and you motherfuckers stood up. And guess who won? We did. Motherfucker. Y'all clapping for the wrong shit. They turned they... It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. They turned their head backwards. We still went to jail. They turned their head backwards. We still went to jail. Them turning their hat backwards was a public display of what they thought was unity. Us turning our hats backwards was saying, fuck it, I don't know myself, you, or the light company. So you had motherfuckers showing up paying the gas bill with their hat turned backwards. And if you Korean, listen, if you Korean and your kids walk in the house in America with their hat turned backwards because you had a store in my neighborhood and you can't fucking lie and say your ancestors, your present day ancestors didn't have a fucking store. Not all Koreans had stops to shop in our motherfucking neighborhood. It was more than just the Koreans. Y'all laughing, but some of y'all talking about, what about the black people? What about them? When we opened up shops in the neighborhood, your ass didn't want to fuck with them. They was dirty. Three days ago, they was smoking crack up in there. Now they selling burritos and gyros. But they weren't even selling burritos and gyros at that time because that shit didn't exist until now. Even though people been selling food out the crib for years. We just didn't acknowledge it. Can anybody right now tell me some of the food we used to sell out the crib back in the days when the penny candy store first started out? You cannot. And the reason you cannot tell me is because your ass don't know. Cause that's the dirty clothes motherfuckers. That's the dirty clothes nigga era. Nigga with dirty clothes, that's his shit. Man, food out somebody's crib. Listen, I want you to understand something. I'm not here critiquing black people like this is something we need to get out. Black people don't need to get their shit together. What they need to do is start, listen, what we need to start doing is waking up. Look, we need to start waking up at dark 30 in the morning and doing barbecues. You think I'm bullshitting? I'm giving y'all real science. Black people, wake up at dark 30 in the morning and start barbecuing. Turn the music up loud. It's not about white people being annoyed. They ain't got shit to do with that. You think it does, but it doesn't. Fuck if white people are annoyed. It's about you moving forward and getting the fuck up out of here. So wake your ass up at dark 30 and start fucking smoking the meat. But that's some white people shit, getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning, smoking meat. Okay, so you riding down on your ops. You got some Venice steaks. They the ops. Get up and smoke them motherfuckers. Your homie finna come over with some Crown Royal pack. Smoke that shit. You know what we ain't had in a long time? You know Unc with that apron on. The one y'all be like, damn, this motherfucker gonna wear this apron. Every motherfucking get together. But he had to figure it out. And every time he cooked barbecue, it was the best you ever fucking had. Even if your mama told you when he get on the grill, don't touch none of it. But your ass touched it. You put your motherfucking fingers on it. You ate some. Stop lying and saying you didn't. You put your fingers on it. Don't clap like that. Y'all motherfuckers know y'all put y'all fingers on it. You ate some of that shit. It was the best you ever had. I did a couple of shows, so excuse my voice. Don't clap because I showed up here tonight. They paid me. I ain't had no choice. And for all my slow family, they're caught up a little bit late. It's okay. But I want y'all, listen. I'll be right back. Hold on. Stay right where you at. Don't move. I'm finna turn everything off. This is a laugh track, by the way. Nobody really laughing at me except me. So hold on for a minute. Don't go nowhere. The live continues. You hear me? Don't go nowhere. The live continues. All right, because I don't want to have nobody laughing. There ain't nobody here. And nothing I'm laughing at. So y'all can know that I'm using a live track with this shit. I'm funny on my own. But if y'all laughing at me, I'm going to feel like y'all talking about me. And then I'm going to take it personal. Now that I'm back, if you're offended, that's your problem. But I ain't asked you to go live with me. But if you did, and you was misled, that's because you don't know how to read. So it's either public school or sink water. But it ain't got shit to do with me. All right, here we go. See, I ain't got to find a punchline or remember what I wrote because I ain't writing nothing that goes with this laugh track. I ain't got time for that shit. I'm just gonna get on here and talk about it. I mean, you motherfuckers grew up around each other. y'all probably thinking right now, in y'all mind, like, what the fuck is wrong with him? I went to public school. I drank the milk they served. I used Colgate. Listen. I used Colgate toothpaste and sink water. You hear me? Let me say it again. I drank the milk. Listen, that's the most milk I ever had in my fucking life. Except when food stamps was around. Then we had all sort of milk. But you know why black people struggle sound better than everybody else's? Because every motherfucking goddamn day we wake up and remind ourselves we fell the fuck off. Listen, we remind ourselves we fell the fuck off. But I'm gonna tell you why. Oh, you think I'm bullshitting? Black people remind each other that we fell completely the fuck off. What we do when we get some money? We buy a bunch of stupid shit and then we rob each other. We rob each other. I'm not making fun of it. I'm making you aware that if you didn't want to see this motherfucker in the shit, why in the fuck is you robbing him for? What you gonna do with it? You ain't want, listen, you ain't want to see him in it. You gonna wear it outside? I ain't never seen the motherfucker that robbed somebody for their chain and actually wearing that shit like it's theirs now. Like, nah, motherfucker, it's supposed to be on my neck. I've never seen that shit. Now, a poor motherfucker that blew his whole rent on a fucking diamond ring and you gonna rob him for it. And take it to a pawn shop. How many pawn shops in the white neighborhood? Now, the closer you get to where we live at, that's when you start seeing pawn shops. Because we the only motherfuckers that can't have shit. Think about it. The only white neighborhoods that got pawn shops in them is close to where we live at. I mean, think about it. Only place you're gonna see a pawn shop in a white neighborhood is where the fuck we live at. I'm in Chicago. You ever went to Rogers Park and see a bunch of pawn shops up there? And you ain't gonna see them. Why? Because when white people take shit home, it's theirs. And for years, white people have been thinking that the earth is their home. So when they came to America and brought black people home, oh, we was theirs. When white folks got us in America, we was theirs. We belonged to them. And black folks showed them that we belonged to them. We started gospel, blues, jazz, country, honky-tonk. All the shit you think white people came up with, no, we showed them how to keep us relevant but ran over. It's a difference. Yeah, it's black people in America, but as long as they're in jail, we love them. So if a black man come out of jail, talking about the law, he's supposed to. That's how black people learn education in jail. Y'all looking at me all retarded, but black men ain't educated unless they've been to jail. No. Am I lying? Prove it wrong. In your home, black man, do you feel in prison? So imagine how it is for the black woman who can't kick your sorry ass to the curb. I am not here to preach separatism amongst black men and black women. I say y'all should get together at an expedient rate that cripples the entire planet. Hurry up and find each other. We've been away from each other way too long. The only thing that's gonna save us is y'all getting back together. With that being said, black women, there are diamonds in your backyard. He ain't got to give you nothing. The only thing you should want from a black man is for him to wake up. If he wake up, you ahead of the game. And let me tell you something, black women. If you really know what you're doing, you are the key to erectile dysfunction. All you have to do, you think I'm lying? The black woman is the cure to erectile dysfunction. All she got to do is take off her clothes the same way he saw it happen in that movie he was watching. But the way she chose to do it, with the body she got, the one he fell in love with, and you'll be pleading the blood of Jesus. You're gonna ask him, where is he? Are you possessed? He only wants you. And when you go astray, that is you. It's just another form of you. And you can't get mad at that. Because when he was in his normal form going towards you, you didn't want him. You didn't. So I'm going to end it by saying this. Y'all thought I came here to tell jokes. I didn't come here to tell jokes. I came here to tell y'all like a T.I. is. When she's taking her clothes off, participate. Black men, you gotta participate when she's taking her clothes off. Don't help her out. Do it with your eyes. Your eyes got hands. It's not about making her feel worth it. You can't afford her. You don't know if she's worth it or not. You can't afford her. That's why they came up with tricking. Tricking. It ain't tricking if you got it. Of course it ain't tricking if you got it. Because you ain't got to buy it if you know what time it is. They looking like, damn. What you talking about? It's a bunch of bitches in the bar. I'm finna buy out the bar. When you gotta go home and take care of your kids, your ass gotta drop a new song for somebody to fall in love with. Excuse me. Your songs are aging like athletes' feet. You was on the run. You had it all figured out. Until inedible, non-psychedelic mushrooms start growing out your big toe toenail. I mean, think about it. Some people like to fuck with you, so they say when you come to my house, you gotta pull your shoes off. I don't want your socks on my carpet. They know you can't show up. Think about it. These non-psychedelic inedible mushrooms that grow out your big toe toenail. You ever walked outside and you saw some mushrooms growing on the grass and you thinking like, hey. Think about it. I'm not thinking about what to say to y'all because you're not that important. You're just not. I know half of the people that's sitting here anyway. I am glad. No. I am glad that you showed up. You spent your money. You came here to hear what's on my mind. And now we listening. Some of y'all think we could have did this at the crib, but you can't play dominoes with certain people. You know what I mean? So I just turned it into a one-man comedy skit routine. Breaking down barbecues, game night with the fellas, and all that. And we just talked about all of it. And this nigga looking at me like, we gonna fight after this. We is. But it ain't gonna be physical. You gonna be in your mind like, why this nigga don't pick up the phone? Because I don't do stupid shit. You know what I mean? What I'm gonna fight with you for is the truth. That's why you want to fight about it. You know what I mean? You ever heard somebody tell the truth about you? No. Have you ever heard somebody tell the truth about you and you felt that way, but you didn't want to look like that in front of everybody who heard it? So now you gotta try to act a certain way. I mean, think about it. I don't like embarrassing nobody because somebody said something about, listen. Think about it. You know what I thought about it? Just think about it. For real. I don't go out critiquing people. I don't look for flaws. I don't have a philosophy. If you show me, I'm going to say something. I don't have none of that. I don't. But everyone, be cool. Relax. It's all right. Every once in a while, there comes a time when you got to air out your frustrations. You know, when you take the trash out. This is one of them times. Because you know black people do some shit that have you looking at yourself like, Lord, why was I this complexion and why is this the thing you saying is the beginning of all civilization? You ain't got no real answers. You don't. You ain't got no real answers. The only thing you know is that your black ass gonna wake up to, listen, shut up. I don't mean no harm, but shut up. Just listen to me for a minute. Only thing you know, your black ass is gonna wake up tomorrow in your skin and have to ask these same questions. You understand where I'm at? And ain't no motherfucker down here quit. Really, not too many. There are some, but you think they crazy. I happen to be one of them. That's why I can tell you these stories with such confidence. Excuse me. I mean, I love my family, but if the building was burning down, you can't wait on an Amazon delivery in the 5-alarm blaze. It's just like, what the fuck? You know why they... Listen, be cool, it's alright. You know why they ain't give me no HBO specials? Somebody actually might like it. People might like the bullshit that come out my mouth. You know what I mean? So you know, they developed a comedy training. Listen, they developed a program for up and coming comics or whatever you want to be. It's called the Marijuana Dorito Program. With Moscato and tequila and beer. You have to understand that these things, they don't help you as a professional. But if you want to be a TMZ candidate, keep going. Life is waiting on you to happen. It's primed, it's ready. It's geared forward toward your fuck up and failures. So if you want to be a star, do what I did. The red and the blue pill is waiting. Why don't you do both for the ratings? If anybody tells you don't take him, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Fuck them then. You know when you get drunk and you start spitting a lot? That's early signs of throwing up. That means when you get to the crib and you lay down finally, there's a slight chance you either gonna have to shit really powerfully or you gotta throw up. I found a way. No, listen, I found a way around both of them. If you know what to put with what, listen. If you know what to put with what, that's alcohol-wise, chaser-wise, and food-wise, you'll be fine. Am I gonna give you the secret? No. That's all fine and dandy, but when you listen, be cool. Shut up. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. I got something to tell you. That's all. Listen. That's all fine and dandy. But when you fucking schmucks are done and you're ready to get started, the number on your screen, call it. But leave a voice message. Give me your name, your number, and why you bugging me. And if I feel like you're worth it, we'll start the program. It's based on how I feel though. So if I take off for like a whole month and a half and you don't hear from me, it's not that the program is dead and you're graduated. It's just that I'm getting the curriculum prepared so you can make it to the next level. Our graduation success rate is 100% because everybody who's taking the course is graduating. Now, we don't have any written or video testimonies, but what I can remember from people saying was that they really enjoyed me dropping that shit on them. So, as a bird of higher species that call and pray, I just like to say, as a peregrine falcon, I see you. You know? And I'm not doing this for views. It's not about the views. Although the more people looking at it, now that I see, you know, yeah. So if you can strongly write them a letter and tell them you've seen this tonight, then the algorithm can increase because I see that like, commenting, subscribing, and sharing is too much. You can just write a one-time letter and say, yeah, I seen it. This is the night he's talking about in question. You don't have to give him your name or nothing. Just say, yeah, I seen it. Write him a letter and say, yeah, I seen it. Just write down the night in question. It's like an anonymous call. She said, yeah, but backed out when I showed up. I don't know, it may have been a Vlad post or something. I saw her and she was refuting the account, but you know, I mean, Cash App just doesn't lie, you know, so. And Zelle rhymes with sale, so you're pretty much like locked in, so, you know. Pretty much, they're pretty much the same thing. Zelle, Cash App, federal crime somehow if you lie on both. Like if you steal from FedEx, you'll go to state prison. You know, shit like that. I don't know why you people are laughing. The only reason why this show sold the way it did, because half you guys are porch pirates. You know? Half of the motherfuckers in here went online and stole tickets. So I'm doing this physical appearance as an obligation. Even though we got... No, listen. The holograph technology is so fucking wonderful, you wouldn't even know if I wasn't here. I could have had a hologram do this and you wouldn't have known the difference, but since black people are the master conspiracy theorists now, and we can tell the difference between fake Jordans and Air Force Ones, I thought I should show up in person. You know what I mean? Listen, if my ones got too many holes in them, they'll say they're not real and it's poverty. Like, serious. I know you're not laughing. Because white people don't know too much about fake fabric, and if it is, they're considered nigger lovers because only a nigger lover would buy Uchi instead of rocking Gucci, you know. I mean, some white kids made a song called Gucci, 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 whatever it was. You know. I'm not saying they're not talented or whatever, but I'm just saying, you know, it's hard to accept a white guy wearing fake Gucci or a black guy. So that's my one sellout moment. I'll sell out right there. Give it up for being cringed on purpose. Because I'm cringed on purpose, yes. And people don't understand it. They think that I'm doing this for views. I don't want to fucking be bothered, but somebody said I can do this and still pay my rent, so here I go. I am the ghost of old man Quillis. Don't shoot me, no. No, please, load the gun, all of the shells. Make sure they're live round ammunition. I swear to God, if you shoot me and I see you in the afterlife, I swear to God, I won't even know who the fuck you are. I'll play it that fucking tight, like, yo, fuck, like, oh yeah, okay, all right, whatever. You know what I mean? You had a hard enough hearing. You don't need me out there in the spirit realm faking it out on you. You set me free. You got me out of this body. I'm grateful. I don't know this motherfucker. In case they looking for him out there. You know how it is. Black people hold grudges. Some people may go to their grave looking for the motherfucker that killed me in the spirit realm. Like, this cocksucker took one of the greatest comedians and whatever else he do of all time. Meanwhile, the other 99.99999% of the world doesn't have a fucking clue who this gas station fudge munch. If you take that the wrong way, your mama. I mean, like, seriously. I was supposed to be an actor. I was. I'm the only one who grew up with child abuse evidence all over the body. Not the way you're thinking. There's a lot of y'all out in the crowd right now that's like, damn, this nasty motherfucker didn't wash up. I mean, trial was like weeks ago. It's not what I'm talking about. Somebody ever asked me, I was in a rap battle, and somebody asked me, it's okay. Somebody asked me, listen, I was in a rap battle. Just be cool. I I was in a rap battle. Listen, and somebody asked me when the last time, listen, I was in a rap battle, and somebody asked me when the last time I felt leather on my skin. And I said, when your pops moved in. And they didn't get it at first. Until they figure out that I grew up, and now, after the divorce, I ended up moving in with their mother, you know. Cause she figured like father, like son, you know. She figured like father, like son, and it wasn't really official. Y'all laughing, but y'all say white people are like family bandits and shit like that. How many black motherfuckers? How many of y'all in the audience grew up with like 9 uncles? Every time your mama went outside, she took you to visit one of your uncles so you can be quiet when he come to the house. This your uncle so-and-so. You told me not to lock in the room with my cousin, what's her name? But y'all going in the room. And you know the magic word, stay the fuck out of grown folks' business. And you know what time it is. A lot of y'all think I'm bullshit. A lot of y'all think I'm bullshit. A lot of y'all think I'm just making this shit up for the vines and trying to get views and shit. Then a lot of y'all like, this freedom of speech shit is going too far. A lot of y'all trying to see if I'm your cousin, spilling family secrets. If your last name Bunch Philia Jones and you tune into this broadcast, a lot of y'all like, that's why I'm gonna call this dirty motherfucker now. But it's okay. I'm not saying my family like that. I'm not saying. But if I crack a joke and you laugh, now I can disguise some family secrets in the cinemas. I can. But I ain't. Because it ain't y'all business. Y'all ain't grow up with me. So I'm going to make y'all believe that y'all did. Y'all looking like homie tweaking. And it's right, I am. I had what you was looking for. Listen, I had what you was looking for. You've been waiting because he pulled up on you. The gas station gas associates went down there. It was just loud, loose square. But the gas station gas associates, you know the ones with that pack, you be looking for them motherfuckers like Amazon. Who the fuck up here got my goddamn package? And you think, and you know I ain't fucking lying to you. You thinking, oh, that's just Chicago humor? That's Chicago humor. He ain't talking about shit. Chicago, nigga. No, it ain't. It's where your ass living at right now. And you driving around looking for these little motherfuckers. I had a motherfucker tell me weed don't taste nice in this era unless a motherfucker in the Pooh Shiesty gave it to him. The only way weed tastes right to these motherfuckers, you gotta be in the Pooh Shiesty serving it. Now I'm not here to promote none of that shit. Nor am I here to condemn it. I'm not here to condemn it. But what I will say is this. You just gotta know what time it is. Listen, know what time it is, okay? There are times of the day in which you must abide by. There are times of the day in which you must abide by if you're gonna get what you come looking for. Otherwise, you're gonna receive what you came to get. If you're looking for some bullshit that's gonna fuck you up, and you outside of time, that's what your ass gonna get. Therefore, your blogging conversation gonna go a little something like this here. Don't trust the young alphabet community, aka the YNs in Chicago, because apparently the language formerly known as whoop bag culture still exists. If those of you who don't know what a whoop bag is, go to Chicago around such and such a clock. Little homie them out there. Seeking ye shall find. And now a lot of you motherfuckers just turn white. I just want to have the experience. I have a lot of weed. I have a lot of loud in my collection. I just want to see what it's like for the little homies on the go. They're serving the whoop bags. So black folks has become, I am the thrill seeker of the lions, tigers, and bears, oh my. And for those of you who boot my particular brand of entertainment, you didn't grow up on 63rd or the low end or out west. You don't know. We took our talents to downtown. And for those of us who knew our brethren over in Cabrini Green, we met up with each other for a short while and said, let's make it happen. Y'all laughing. You laughing. It's cool. Cheers. You laughing. Santa Claus. Hey. Some of y'all is laughing. Y'all ass laughing like a motherfucker. But deep down inside, deep down in the bushes, I'm gonna let it ride. Deep down in the bushes, y'all like, how the fuck? You know I'm not bullshitting you. If I do it any further, that shit gonna spill up out of there. It ain't much. I don't put much in there. I ain't out of control. I just got a habit. I got a habit of telling the truth when you motherfuckers show up. Deep down in the bushes, I'm gonna let it shine. I'm gonna let it shine. Deep down in the bushes, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Unfortunately, ain't shit to shine. Ain't not a goddamn thing to shine. I don't give a fuck anywhere it go. I'm not here to inspire you to be better. If you on the red line at 4:30, picking your nose, keep picking that motherfucker till you find it. It ain't fucking with them, it's fucking with you. Dig in that motherfucker till you find it. And when you find it, hold it up like, ho! And show the whole world, since you bitches looking, this was fucking with me. You see? Flick and pop that bitch in the middle of the goddamn train. And then return back to normal like ain't shit fucking happened. You dig? I mean, for real though. Y'all hear me? The fuck you waiting on? You might have just came home from the gym. You on public transportation. Listen, you just getting out the gym. You ain't trust the public shower scene in the gym. You on public transportation. The sweat got your ass itching. Scratch it in front of everybody. Get deep. Go like SEAL Team 6 and find that motherfucker. Just don't make it freaky. It's a difference. If that's your way of living, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm not speaking out against it. Just remember, you are on the train with people who ain't got no fucking training as to how you exist. Be careful. But go find the culprit. Hey! And show them. You hear me? But the one thing people gotta feel and know is that they can be empowered from any place in life. Listen, if y'all had a camera filming druggy porn on the red, blue, purple, orange, yellow, green, or brown line. Yellow, all that shit. Silver. And some people get on, finish the goddamn scene. But you must break that shit down to where we understood what we just said. You understand me? I'm trying to tell you what time it is without you having to go through a bunch of bullshit. Y'all looking around like this motherfucker tweaking. But every time you go outside, the picture I paint is the reality your punk ass experiencing. I ain't wishing nothing bad on you, but I just left the goddamn gas station and them motherfuckers still down there acting a fool. Think about it. You think because I went in the house they changed their behavior? Well, I went down there. I ain't see it because your ass was just hanging out with the motherfuckers. I saw you. I just left from down there. You understand? No, you don't. You lying motherfucker. Your punk ass said no to, your punk ass said no to drugs but went to JJ's. Your punk ass said no to drugs but went to JJ's. Little homie number ain't standing on the inside with no pack. You want a lemon pepper on your crack. So, you know. It's all right. A lot of people, I know, because you got to speak literal. A lot of people think he talking a different way when he say that. But it's cool. Follow your instincts until you get lost. Stupid motherfucker. I hope you wake up with your grandma arthritis. That'll teach you some respect for your elders, you son of a bitch. Since you think I'm going that way, I'm dead serious. Since you motherfuckers think I went that way with it, I hope you motherfuckers wake up with rheumatoid and rumors spreading, motherfucker. Yeah. You the only motherfucker tricking off with a secret ingredient. Ben Gay. Ain't got nothing to do with your sexuality. But that's that hospital-y, minty smell they been smelling. Coming off your knees and shit. Instead of you telling her, I knew you was coming, baby, so I put on some Ben Gay. You know, shit like that. Then had the nerve to boil some onions. You had the nerve to boil some onions and talking about you, it's Asian cooking. That's why your house smell like stale menthols. Your house smell like boiled onions and stale menthol. clap all you want, motherfucker. That's why I'm in litigation now with your mama. Talking about defamation of character. Bitch, everybody knew you was nasty. Your nickname, Pussy. The bitch nickname, Pussy. I mean, need I say more? Pussy. Not posse. You can get behind a motherfucker named Posse. That's a group of motherfuckers going to go make shit right. Pussy is the type of motherfucker that be counting the weeks in his life. You got 6 months to live. How many weeks? Oh, poor pussy. Gangrene, infection yellow. It's a fucked up motherfucker. Look at him. His name is Pussy. What the fuck you would expect? Think about it. Y'all laughing, but you done came to this motherfucking concert with Pussy. That's why when he get to talking to broads, you ain't nowhere around. He talking to females, your ass ain't nowhere around to back him up. You don't want to be associated or known with. It's like when you get out on parole, no known felons. This motherfucker walk into a room, you become a parole agent. And you know what I'm talking about. Am I bullshitting you? Am I bullshitting you? You know that friend in the crowd that's facially impaired by your standards. He's facially impaired. He's a novelty. Only time you ask that motherfucker to walk with you is when you take your shorty them home. Yo, slide with me, I'm finna drop them off. That's the only time you ask that nigga to ride with you. You finna drop them off. And you ask that motherfucker to ride in the front seat. That way, as y'all two talking, but you mostly talking to them. And then once in a while, you slide back in and talk to him. He can't get an edge in otherwise with them. No, you ain't letting it happen. Think about it. You ever took your girl home and let her talk to your gun? Think about it. You ever put her in the back seat and say, here go my 9, talk to her. I'm gonna drive you to where you live at meanwhile. So her and her girl live in the same neighborhood to make them feel safe. You ain't trying to hook him up with her girl. You just want everybody to feel safe, including you. So you got the 9 in the passenger seat. I mean, think about it. You ever had somebody like homie in the front seat and you got pulled over? It'll always be the times when you by yourself, right? Think about it. Every time that nigga in the front seat, they let you drive like it ain't shit. You can roll over a whole motherfucking town, they ain't gonna say a goddamn word. But if homie ain't nowhere in that car, you going to jail. Driving while under the influence. DUI. You think I'm lying? Do y'all think I'm lying? Tell me I think I'm lying. You and me, I'm you, right? Y'all recording the data, right? Y'all gonna come out later on and pull it up and say, remember when you said this? Well, remember when I said this? You ever been in one of them families where your mother asked you, what y'all think of her? Seriously, she came home with a dude and she said, what y'all think of him? Don't y'all hate that shit? Hold on for a minute. I mean, think about it. You ever woke up and feel like you've been so rejected? You ever felt like you wasn't ugly enough? You ever felt like you wasn't ugly enough? You ever ask why don't nobody ever talk about you? Because you got to be a stupid motherfucker. Seriously. Why don't nobody talk about me? Why I ain't the shit? Because you ain't worth... You ain't the shit because you ain't worth nibbling on, motherfucker. Anytime you don't feel ugly, it's something wrong with you. You beyond... Because you got to be beyond depressed. You got to be beyond being depressed if you don't feel ugly enough. Think about it. You looked in the mirror. Stop laughing. You looked in the mirror. No, you looked in the mirror. You looked in the broken mirror and the shards rejected you. The pieces of glass, like, I just can't see it. We're not broken up because of you. I just can't see it though. I don't know. I mean, think about it. No, you who you said you is. When it's time to show that shit, you built. Listen. It's okay. Everybody has the opportunity. Listen. clap, I might be in your family tree. I'm just telling you the truth. You clapping, I might be in your family tree. So we'll be right back.
You West Side. You must have heard of Charlie Salas, right?
No.
Goes all the way back to Franklin and Fremont. I mean, all the way back to the 60s and shit.
Salas?
Sold heroin like it was water. I mean,
all the mixtapes that we just made combined together on this one. A call to the great old shining ones. A call to the great old shining ones. Stay out the path of the sun. Try and affect this orbit. It's like consuming large quantities of rum and tooting tiger bomb in this powder form. Now, what you wanna do is leave it alone, son. Leave it to Beaver. The building's better. The flow continues. It's forever. Look. Snacking on Doritos, spitting elite flows. These things inside minds that come to absorb lines, to move on in the times, in which we speak by times is in the energy field that's up and down. Look, we come back around like the last time I ever see him down. Like, but he ain't really down so well. Call to the great old shining ones. That dipshit karma. You know that fuck's down there giving out washing machines? Fucking go. It's payback for that horny as fuck. Lorraine Crusoe. There's been a whole lot of time when you saying and doing nothing. I'm trying to figure out what's he constructing. Bones are all over the place. Oh no, don't tell me we got another one of those kind of fruit cakes. Yeah, this dude's backs. Nah, I don't see no body parts or none of that. You been grave robbing? Oh, that explains it, the lockers. Damn.
Okay, Porter, I give up. Where do you want to Okay, Porter, I give up. Okay, Porter, I give up. I give up. I give up. Okay, Porter, I give up. I give up. Okay, Porter, I give up. I give up. Okay, Porter, I give up. Where do you want to pick up the Okay, Porter, I give up. I give up.
Listen. See all this shit about symptoms of frequency arousal and shit. They're not wrong. But the information they don't have is that it's not about you remaining in the physical realm or being attached to the physical realm in any kind of way. They want you to believe that if somebody next to you is suffering and they're struggling, that you're supposed to be emotionally, financially, and everything invested into that, when that's not it. That's only the illusion. They don't know what you know, of course, but to get them to be where you are at it's costly to you and them. What do I mean by that? You may have the answer to why they're going through what they're going through, but try giving it to them. Do you blame them for that? Why can you? If you had a reason and a way to do it and it will fit into the package we call to right now here listening to me say this, even if it did fit, would you accept it? It's not about the individual. It's not. Because though it is the individual who's taking the journey, but if I say it's all about the individual right now, people will start feeling like I'm assaulting them and putting up their stuff. Like, I don't care what you're going through. Because was I born in your body to go through it with you? So why do you want me to care? You care about, man, oh yeah, I pray for you. Nigga, you don't give a damn. If you wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning to come race over to come see me, not that I would need that, but if you did it, then good. God bless you. But other than that, do you really care? Do you really care? Don't start saying, see, that's the problem. We need to really care. Nigga, that ain't the problem. The problem is forcing yourself to really care when you look at a situation like, what the fuck that's got to do with me? But that's ignoring somebody else's situation. What the fuck can you do about it other than sit around and mope? The basics are the things that hold you back as a barrier. This is basic information, but you're stuck here. And when you hear people say that's okay, some people get empowered and say, in this level I shall remain and raise up and to be here, only to be stuck at that place. My first name is Sean, but that's not who I am. Oh, you shouldn't talk like that, this, that, and the other. Why? Because you don't have the proper information. I'm supposed to stifle myself. But because I have the proper information, I'm supposed to make you feel less than? No. If you do walk away from that, guess what? I can properly tell you that's your own thing. Why? It's because when I say something, instead of you going behind it to doing the full research, you know what you do? You take it as how you've been taught to take it. If you don't believe me, name something that I said to you that you took it in the way you've been traditionally been taught to receive information, and you will be on that level right now looking at me like, and if I don't have a bunch of stuff coming in, because nowadays people think, oh, spirituality is based on what I'm eating the healthiest vegetables, chicken. That's good. You're looking out for the body, but you just raise the body up. And what can a body offer you? If a bullet hits your body, you'll die. There's a great chance you'll die if a bullet hits your body. We can go into penetrating the body and hitting the proper organ. What if it don't hit the proper organ? It just hit a part of you to make you bleed out. That's the proper organ? No, it's not. It just hit a part of you that made you bleed out. So you missed the message entirely looking for something specific when life is so random that we figured that out and know what time it is. When people come to you and tell you about it, they're crazy. Are you wrong for that? No. But somebody made you feel inferior. I am wrong for that. So that's what keeps you ultimately away from even indulging in anything I'm saying. Because overall, when you get down to it, at least you can say, oh, well, that's the devil, demon worship. Because God don't want you cursing, sinning, and everything else. Unfortunately, the earth is filled with that. There's no real quick way out of it other than every single thing in every single facet of life, you have to be constantly praying about it. Because he can handle his God. But there's billions of people on earth praying about it. And it always seems like his responses are random. Almost Taylor tuned in to the fact that when people get tired of praying, they go out and do something about it, or the subconscious mind responds. Because they was able to tap into it based on, oh, okay, belief. So if those of you who are having trouble, oh, meditation don't work, nigga, the church worked. Now something because I tell you that meditation is the same thing that you use in the church. Except for you did it this way, this is the way you do it now, and you don't have to worry about doing it right or wrong. Oh, I heard a bunch of voices when I was meditating. I couldn't quite focus. Want me to tell you why? Because you was focused on those voices. When you praying to God and asking Him for stuff, you hear them same fucking voices and you don't focus on them then. You don't. Why? Because you want all your attention devoted to who? The God who they told you to pray for to solve your problems. Suddenly when you're doing this, you're having trouble. Why is that such a problem for you? Why is that a problem? You cannot hear the voices when you're praying, but when you're not praying and you're doing this, which is the true activation, suddenly voices are in the way. Oh, I can't focus. I can't concentrate and meditate. I don't know if I'm doing it right. But every way you prayed, you knew you was doing it right. He may not come when you want him, but he'll be there. All these people, but they taught me how to pray. No, nigga, you bought into them telling you that they teaching you that. But they didn't teach you how to pray because before they came along, you was praying just fine and you was getting results. When people in your household was sick and you said, oh God, this me, you got a result. Why? Because that specific energy that received that prayer wanted you to keep doing it. Versus saying, that person who you're praying for doesn't have to be sick. You can lay hands on them and actually make them realize that. You have that power within you. So now what? Now what? It's not about calling out what you're doing. Oh, this is the real way and that's the false way. And this, that, and other. Nigga, I don't know. I don't care. I don't care about you that much. Quite frankly, you shouldn't care about you that much either. Other than doing what makes you move forward. Then you'll be able to kick it with your family. So then black people won't be your enemies no more. Remember when I was saying, oh, I have no enemies. Nigga, I wasn't saying that as a cute catchphrase. I don't have any enemies. You can't be my enemy if you came from my mind. Mind over matter? tread light on hollow ground. Tread light on hollow ground. I don't want to make it sound like, oh, I'm saying something so deep and profound. Oh, no, I'm just so you can clear it up and hear what I'm saying. But you're still thinking on this level, and there's nothing wrong with that. The only thing that becomes wrong is when you say no, Sean. When I start talking about the higher forms, when you deny what I'm saying and stay stuck on your level. Because on your level, your mind's supposed to be open and say, hey, I might not be on your level or agree with what you're talking about now, but how could I deny what you're saying? And that's you recognizing I've done nothing research-wise to prove. Yeah, I will say when you do the research, either one or two things will happen. Either you'll go further into what I'm saying, or you'll leave it behind. Well, that's it. What else do you want? There's no real magical answer. Ta-da! Suddenly, this will make everybody in humanity become this ideal, perfect person overnight. Why in the hell would you want that? That means you have no experience with your own experiences. As a child from 0 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 years old on this planet. That means you never really was experiencing the 90 years you was here. It was just 90 years blowing by as you just being a number and the situation explained. Now, who do you think has the most? The number or the person who had the experience as the number? Say what you want to say. Believe what you want to believe and do what you. All I'm telling you is this here. Is that at the end of the day, when you get done wrapping it up, you can't get around what I just said. You cannot. Why? Because nothing is outside of you. What came into existence outside of you? Outside of your imagination, what exists outside of you? Find something you can say, oh, okay, that didn't happen due to the black man's imagination and us being here. When a black man came here to use his imagination, that was already in existence. Show me something like that. You cannot. And it's not about black man as in me being a male. I'm talking about black man as in masculine, feminine energy. As a term to describe what they call mankind, a kind of man. All this stuff that have you, nigga, when you get done arguing, you're talking about the feminine principle. That's it. Nothing else but the feminine. What you call the masculine half of the feminine has already been explained and broken down. I just gave you a part of it right there that gets you back to this part right here where you're maybe possibly arguing with me now, which I'm not even arguing with you. I just left you there to keep on saying what you're saying. That further, when you understand it, proves my point. You're just in the way where man just has to be over the woman. Why? Because we're in the physical and we can lift 75,000 pounds and she can't, but yet she can push a baby through her body and you can't. Can't even fathom doing something like that. So stop playing. Wash your hands and move forward with life. Am I sorry to bust your bubble? No, for what, nigga? The fuck? What else you want me to do? I'll wait. It's not about woman worship over man and none of that. It's not about man is weak and he is this. Because she is, I am God. Now what? All the ancient writing knew it, but they knew the two halves made the whole. Only reason why you see it like this is because on this physical realm, the masculine and the feminine had to become man and woman. Ain't no other way to explain it except for the true way and what this thing is really about. You looking at that in negativity. If you got a high grade in school, you're gonna look back at other schoolmates like, they value me more. So I'm this type of person and you're that type of person. Unless you niggas still in love with your captivity. Ain't nothing wrong with that either. It's just the fact that you will still want to pay rent and buy toilet tissue. But why is that such a crime? A lot of people say they know about what they know about what they. You don't know, nigga. If you did, you wouldn't be agreeing to waking up every day going to your job. I got kids. Fuck them kids. Am I saying neglect your kids? No. You put yourself in a position where you can do more for your kids than you ever could being on the job. Because guess what your being on the job helps you to prepare your kids for being on the job. You don't want to be on the job. But all you got is be on the job. Because that's the only thing you think that'll work that'll help you. Because now you want to live through them. Hopefully one of them will move up. Now they can start paying rent for you. Now you can live in their place. And they can start buying you stuff and giving you monthly allowances. The same way you had them living, now you want them to do that for you. Because you lack the knowledge yourself. So you want your kids to get rich in basketball. Ooh, I got a famous son. Ooh, he does this for a living. Oh, my kid. Oh, they graduated college. Yeah, where they work at? Starbucks. Who the fuck cares if they graduated college if they working at Starbucks? But why is that such a crime? Why is that such a crime? Because your kid graduated college and now works at Starbucks. Oh, because mine is on a higher potential than yours. He's only doing this until his acting career or whatever. Nigga, you just like everybody else who's making that same excuse. But holding this job to high self-esteem. Is it okay? We'll give you some title to make you feel important. Regional stack manager. And your energy is just there to make sure this conglomerate stays moving like it's doing. What I feel has nothing to do with what's going on in front of me.